Hi, my name is Dan, you're watching Snax, and this is once again Curious Expedition. We're back to it after a while. I finally found some time to do another video, and yes, after the previous mess up with the third expedition, we are back to it on a brand new run. We of course have Charles Darwin, we have the Scottish soldier, the Persian translator, and a Bedouin, and of course the donkey. And our job is to obtain an idol from this village here, which should be easy. Getting the idol is the easy part. The hard part is of course getting away with it. An ornate stone idol stood proudly in the heart of the village. The natives observed us with caution. They were polite and offered help with our cause. Upon our arrival, Maktab Sarabji began to converse with the natives. Alright, so maybe we can sell them something like, for instance, lake creation. Not enough to raise our reputation with these people. Maybe the sextant too. Oh, that is actually a lot. So yes, let's raise our standing and rest. A boy came running into the village, sobbing loudly. Apparently the youngest child had died. The whole village was in mourning. Rituals were held throughout the whole night. This is a chance to steal the idol. Rather covertly departed the village under the cover of the night. Well, they will find out that we stole it. I hope that our standing, from trade is enough. In the meantime, a trade caravan has pitched up a camp here. Let's see what they have. Elephant tusks. Lots of food. We have enough food to last us for this expedition. I could buy a torch, but then again I don't have anything in exchange. There's not really much we can do here. I say we just keep walking towards where the compass is pointing. So anywhere west. There's a cave here and marked bullets. Marked bullets? Don't know what's the difference between marked bullets and regular bullets, but hey. Let's light a torch and check what's here. Oh, remarkable underground body of water. Very clean water. Might as well refill our In the meantime, we'll also collect some of the mushrooms. The red mushrooms, from what I recall, heal, and the blue mushrooms increase viewing distance, which is nice because it's gonna be useful right here. Still can't see what the aggro. Oh, giant bird. Okay, a giant bird is not as bad as it could be. It's strong, but its aggro chance is 50%, so we might sneak past it. Oh, that's a raptor. I didn't expect to see, a living dinosaur. And it seems we will be getting into a fight with it. I'll promote our soldier for more attack dice. Well, would you look at that? An actual raptor. Well, raptor just means birds of prey, but I mean an extinct raptor. Let's try take advantage. I guess I didn't strategize But hey. Okay, some damage, but only Darwin is bleeding. We are doing well. Now, let's just allow Darwin to explain the principle of natural selection and re-extinct this dinosaur. What's funny is that this raptor skin has about the same value and fame as an elephant tusk, which is rather funny considering, you know, it's the actual skin of an extinct animal. But hey, at least we managed to deal with that. I am overburdened. No, I'm not. Let's keep heading towards this oasis here. No, the soldier's wound is infected and I do not have... I didn't even know he had a wound to be infected, but I'll give him a mushroom. There we go. Now he's not bleeding, so yeah, if you have the mushrooms and you have characters that are bleeding, it's better to wait for it to get infected, as weird as it sounds, because then you can clear both the infection and the bleeding, and if it doesn't get infected, you can just rest to, you know, wait for it to stop bleeding. In any way, here's a tomb, which is what killed me last time, but this time I feel confident about my combat abilities. Confident. So, let's check this sarcophagus. And of course it's a mummy again. Well, first off, claw. 6 damage, that's really good. Headbutt. Perhaps. I don't think we need to evade. I don't know how many. 3. Okay, it has 3 attack dice, so. Evade. Tactical advantage. Gun. This should be good enough. Perfect. We roll again. Strong claws is good enough, I'd say. Precise attack. Ooh! There we go. Now we can take this mummy. We're overburdened, so I'll eat this mushroom. This doesn't look safe, exactly. Well, what I mean is, it's not a safe bet that we'll find anything here. Now the compass is pointing north, so I think it's obviously not beyond these mountains. It might be here. The Golden Pyramid. Now another infection and another mushroom. And Darwin's bleeding is gonna solve itself once we go to this desert oasis. Everyone rejoiced at the sight of water, a shining beacon of hope in the midst of this desolate region. So we don't need to refill water, we have most of it still with us. Let's just rest. I instructed the trek to halt and allowed everyone to rest. The night was bleak and everyone was seemingly worn out as we sat and stared into the fire. Duniana Tendus approached me with a desperate look on her face. She had misplaced her father's pocket watch. She begged me to remain in the area and search for it. I knew we could easily lose a day or two here. Well, we have lots of time. Let's... oh... not a good roll. Wasted some time, but... hey. We will see once it's done. We have rested and lots of time actually. We could rest again. Because I'm fairly certain that this is where the Golden Pyramid is. I mean, usually there's a big area of flat terrain around it. Then again, there won't be a reason to rest if we just leave right now, so let's head north. think the marked bullets thing is from Bullet Hoarder. Oh, and there we go, the Golden Pyramid. Just as I predicted. We have time, so I say we get wasted on some whiskey and take a look here. Maybe even kill this bird. Hell, we might even carry the remains of this bird. I don't wanna, you know, lose someone here. But we don't have a torch. I'll risk it. Ah, fuck my life. Alright, I ripped the band-aid off. Dunyana has turned into an abomination. And all of that for some dynamite and bullets. Well, at least there's a lot of combat. The abomination can turn hostile, but we have a lot of raw meat, so we can sort of tentacle. We can placate it with raw meat and such for as long as we are to remain here. And yes, that is a terror bird basically. I do like the crest. It's certainly an original take on terror birds, which are frankly quite interesting creatures. Oh well. We might take some damage here, but again, we are at the end of our expedition in this region, so I wouldn't fear that. There we go. Giant chicken dinner. Really? Giant killer chicken dinner would have been a better joke, but whatever. Now what I'm thinking of is maybe we can get to this mountain. But I'm not sure. I think we have enough with these feathers and this idol and this mummy that will give us 100 fame, and also the time we have, because Fei Hong has 63 days until he arrives, which means, yeah, 8 days this way, then 8 days the other way, and then 10. We can make it in half the time it takes Huang, so an excuse for a shindig. Let's see what's here. It might be a shrine, and shrines usually carry treasure. Oh, there we go. The abomination is eating our supply of raw meat, which is good, because if it's eating raw meat, that means it's not eating us. The chances here are abysmal, but there we go. We somehow managed to climb the shrine without any rope or climbing equipment. And there we go. A golden eagle and 2 golden llamas. That should work. And of course, a volcano shows up. However, it's to the east when we are going to the west, which means victory. Let's start moving this way. I don't know if I should drink the last of my whiskey. I think I should focus on... I'll buy whiskey the next time we set off. We gotta get to the... Let it eat. As long as it's eating the raw meat in our boxes, that means it's not eating people. We will get to the pyramid before we run out of meat, and that's good. Then we will just leave the abomination in London to be taken care of. And there we go, the Golden Pyramid. Like we'll do it every time. There's gonna be lots of points for doing it fast. There we go. 1199 fame. Gun expert. Additional damage when using gun. Heavy carrier to additional inventory spots and full vision. Reveals the location of all stone circles. Oh. That feels kinda useful, but then again, heavy carrier is just another level. Let's see. We are still not catching up to Huang, but after selling... I think we need to keep the idol, because that was our job from the harbor. Give this in for fame. Well, maybe split them, 50-50, keep this. Sell the raptor skin, give away the mummy, there we go. Split these 50-50 and lots of fame from this one. Next up we'll be going to the Arctic, which is one of the harder ones, but well, here's the idol, which will give us plenty of funds for the next expedition. We were given a handsome sum of funds as a sign of gratitude. The woman was mad, it was clear from the start, but she did introduce herself as the Empress of Meshmehistan, and one should always treat royalty politely. She demanded my support to claim land for her upstart empire. Well, why not? We just have to plant some flags into the ground at the Arctic. Let's replace the abomination with someone who won't eat us, for instance. Let's see. We have a translator. We don't have any green dye on these people here. Tim Teamster and his dog Louis, that's obviously, you know, Tintin. A journalist whose ability is increasing fame, which is pretty nice, I guess. The artist, that's if you're going for a painting run, which I am not doing, and a trader, which can haggle. He speaks Parsi, which is not gonna be very useful in the Arctic, but trading is actually very important in the Arctic area of the game. I'd say we go with Riyadh here, although his health is rather low, but he makes up in capacity and in the trading ability. So even though the abomination is incredibly powerful, it would eat us if we didn't have enough food. So let's buy as many snowshoes as we can. Also grab some rope and some climbing equipment. We could use a torch or two, actually two, let's take two, and some food. Let's leave it at that for now, because it's important to... well, I should have bought less food. Now we can't afford to upgrade Mr. Peter over here. But hey, that also means we can buy some equipment, like the custom flare, which may be useful. It could be helpful to reveal nearby areas. Be careful with flammable material. Well, snow isn't exactly flammable, so let's buy two of these. And leave the rest of the funds for the next expedition, perhaps. Maybe more rope and climbing, although climbing equipment won't be important, because we are in the Arctic, there's not many mountains there. A shovel, I guess, and, well, more food. Lots of food. Maybe 8, so it's rounded up to a full 20. Yeah, that looks... We don't have much place for items, but we might just use these stone pages to help with that. And just like that, we'll be setting off towards the Arctic for expedition number 4, but that's for the next episode. This was Night Snax, I'm done, and if you enjoyed it, be sure to come back for more. See ya.